Well, welcome back to Put On Your Lid, folks. I'm here in a little town called Neu-Isenburg, just getting a couple of things that I need, and I thought I'd just say hello. And this little video here is just to give you a little update on what's happening, and I just want to make sure that you are still looking at my channel. So what we're going to have to do first is we're going to have to get a little bit of fuel. So let's do that right now. So I'll knock you off and be right back to you in a few minutes, as soon as I have all this fuel. I keep on forgetting to put fuel in and I'll eventually regret it. So I may as well get it while I can see that there's a pump free here. These are in general the typical German sort of fill-up stations, and I'll fuel up and see you in a little bit. Right, yo folks, we have fuel and let's get this baby started up and let's get out of here. So I was going to just rant on a little bit and have a little chat to you, just to tell you I'm still alive. I'm on my beautiful GSXR 1000, which is a K2 model, and I am totally and utterly in love with this motorcycle because it is what I call the best all-rounder bike that I have ever had. And I've had a few bikes, folks. This sounds lovely, drives lovely, brakes lovely, it takes off when you want it to, and it's very, very comfortable. It is a sports bike in disguise with these handlebars on it. It's nearly sort of like supermoto sitting position on it. I have put new tires on it, new brakes on it. I have done the brake lines on it, of course steel braided, and I have got this bike absolutely just the way I really want it. Now I reckon I can tour on this thing. But anyway, I wasn't going to talk about the Suzuki GSXR 1000. I was just going to have a little chat with you to see how you're all getting on. The weather here in Germany is, well, it's got a little bit cooler, but it's still nice enough to go out and ride a motorcycle. And if you have a jacket on you and a bit of a pullover underneath it, decent gloves, well, you're fine. Now, I haven't been out for a while because actually I haven't been on top of the world for the last couple of weeks, and my videos are scarce. I have a lot of videos to work on, and I need to edit an awful lot of material, including my Ireland tour with my buddy Roland, which I hope to have up now early summer, so that you can see what I was up to in Ireland. Beautiful tour in Ireland for about 2 weeks, and you shouldn't miss that. Now, thanks very much for all my new subscribers. We are very, very grateful to you. And if you do like my videos, don't forget to give me a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, well, you might think about doing that, because I do now and then have some nice content up. Tours, repairs, out on all different types of motorcycles, and I think the bikes I ride and own are absolutely beautiful. And if you're interested in older classic bikes like this GSXR, or I have some Kawasaki's as well, and I have a BMW R9T, I have a Honda CBR 600, and so on and so on. So if you like that sort of thing and you're interested in motorcycles, well, do you know, go onto my site now and then. You might get a little bit of a pop-up now and again to have a look at my videos. You're free to watch. You can turn it off if you don't like it, and best of all, it's free. I just do this for a little hobby, and if you haven't been to my channel before, you will see that I do very, very diverse sort of things. I have been out a couple of times in my BMW Z1 BMW. If you're interested in that, you'll probably see a new video going up this summertime, because I will be doing a tour in the BMW. Probably take my son along with me, and that's a very interesting car, a very a rare sort of thing. God, I love this bike. The sound is, I think it's addictive. It really is. Now, not to tell you folks, I have taken out the baffle and I've left it out, because if you're just potting around like I'm doing at the moment, well, it's fine. But if you are on a long trip, well, I always have my baffle with me, and I have the tools to put it in as well. So here we are at BMW's, and you might be wondering what I'm doing here. I'm going to be looking at a new bike, because I am interested in getting a new bike sometime soon. Morgen, mein Lieber.
Ich dachte, du fährst gerade das Motorrad von unserer
Du,
Alina spazieren.
ich fahre eine schöne Maschine. Ha? Das ist Fahren.
Ich auch wieder für 500 € ergattert.
Nee,
Für 1500.
na komm, guck dir das mal an.
Ich weiß, mit der Zeit
Ja.
geputzt wieder.
Der ist ja kaum gelaufen. Das Ding wird gerade eingefahren.
Mann.
Du hast es noch nicht gesehen, oder?
Nee, kommst immer mit sowas.
Ja,
Eine von den dreien oder was?
na, ich habe 7 Stück jetzt von denen. Das ist eine von denen, ja.
Wie?
Ich habe 7, also ein paar Kawasakis, ein paar Suzukis.
Kauf mir mal einen Klassiker.
Ha?
Kauf mir mal eine SR 500.
Eine SF 500 Yamaha, der Einzylinder. Ja, ist nicht so mein Ding.
Wenn du mal eine für ein paar Max siehst, sagst du Bescheid.
Alles klar. Dann, ich habe gesehen, der Daniel ist da.
Der freut sich schon auf dich.
Ich weiß, ja.
Der hat dich gewartet heute. Der ist nur in dir gekommen.
Der hat schon die Hand in der Hose.
Der ist schon ganz heiß.
Right, folks, back on the bike. Right, I was a little bit speechless there. I had a couple of things to think about. So here we are, folks. We're on the GSXR 1000 again. I'm just going to pull in here just to make sure that my camera is on, because last time round the camera was off. And let me just touch it there. Yes, we are on, and the microphone is plugged in. And I'm going on the motorway now, and I will just get past this block here. We have a beautiful day here. It's around about 17-18 degrees now, lunchtime, here in Frankfurt, Germany. I'm on cold tires, so I better not. I have the new Pirelli Diablo Corsas, and they do need a little bit of time to warm up. This thing goes. I'm holding on for dear life at 200. Let's knock it down a little bit and let that Mercedes pass. Yeah, it's definitely not a bike you want to be travelling too long on the motorway. Around about this sort of speed, 115 to 20, it's fine. But the lovely thing about this motorcycle is that you do not get any vibration through the handlebars or through your feet. I notice virtually no vibration at all. Now, why cannot BMW do that on its XR or on its S1000 models, the double OR and the OR? Extremely bad on the old XR, and I was just looking at one there for around about 13,000 euros in black with top boxes and so on, everything on it. But no, not really. I would prefer to spend a little bit more money and maybe get it the new model. I don't believe that the M is worthwhile buying because it is just it's just too fast with over 200 brake horsepower, or just around about 200 horsepower. I don't think you need that. You really don't need that. 160, 170 brake horsepower is absolutely enough. So what was I saying there? I thought that van looked like it was going to come out, so I was speechless again. Well, we're definitely going to buy ourselves a new bike fairly soon, folks. I am looking at something which I will buy for the summertime now. God, this is a beautiful bike. It just puts a smile on my face. I just love driving it. It really is gorgeous. And ever since I've done the forks and the tires and softened up the suspension a little bit, it has become an absolute dream to ride. Absolutely gorgeous. So here we are, folks. Thanks for being with me again. And now you all know I am still alive. There's my GSXR 750 over there, if you can see that. I've just got it ready for sale, and if anyone's interested in buying that bike, I will be very glad to sell it to you. It only has around about 18,000 kilometers on it. It is in very, very good nick. It didn't run for a good few years, and I then decided I would do it up. I put new brakes into it, Brembo brakes, new brake pads. I did the oil, I did all the fluids, and I did the brakes, bled them, and I have the engine running like a watch at the moment, like a little Rolex, and starts on the button. I will be getting it MOT'd now, and I will be putting on a new set of rubbers. I'm just looking at what options I have, because they're giving me 3 options, and I'll have that done before the MOT. The bike is really, really clean. There's virtually nothing wrong with it, and it'll make a lovely sports tourer for anyone who's interested in that. Around about 100 brake horsepower, and if you are interested, give me a shout on my YouTube channel, and I'll just let you have a little look at this beautiful baby here now. Here is the wonderful GSXR 1000, and I am so happy with it. It is such a nice bike. It's a beauty to ride, and it looks amazing. I mean, who can say that this bike looks anything other than absolutely beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous machine, and handles wonderful. I think the brakes are amazing. Now they are. I've cleaned them. I've oiled up the pots, and it is just a little touch of the front brake, and she's braking for you. Unfortunately, fortunately, no ABS, and no rider assistance whatsoever. So there's nothing getting between you and the back wheel. Okay folks, thanks for being with me. Drive safe, keep the rubber down, and we say bye bye, thank you, and see you again on the next one.